And the Call of Duty complaints do continue, guys. Already twice so far before Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. We need to really shorten that right away. What do you guys want me to call it? Please leave a comment down below. Already before the game's even released yet officially, we've already talked about a worldwide trending in the gaming scene of SBMN. Now we have COD plans continuing, that being with the very broken slide mechanics of what Crimsix even jokes and trolls about suing Call of Duty for, and something that actually a lot of other pros have already complained about how broken this is. I mean, we talk about Patty P, the man himself, bringing light to these complaints. We talked about replies as well to this already being a guy like Slasher, as well as Clayster, have already noticed just how broken the slide mechanics are. Something we talked about in our last title as well for the first franchise season and Modern Warfare. You know, slide canceling was a gigantic thing, snaking, so on and so forth. A lot of these younger pros, they can do that. A lot of these older pros, maybe not so much. We're going to be talking a lot about thumbs today, but here is Crimsix also talking about suing Call of Duty if they don't fix the gosh dang sliding.
All right, my right hand, though, from goddamn sliding so much. Like, Vonderhaar, if you don't fix this, like, here's what's going to happen. I'm going to my right wrist, and then you're going to have a lawsuit on your hands. All right, David? You listening to me? You don't fix the sliding, I'm gonna literally destroy my wrist for my job. And then I'm suing everybody. Alright? Nobody's safe.
And I did not plan to actually have these stories correlated. It just so happens that a lot of you guys keep on sending me stories, and ironically enough, Crimsix talking about his wrist and his hands hurting, while someone out there who might not be complaining about a thumb hurting. Is that too soon to say? Something that's been around for actually a few years, ever since he was a young child. That being enabled in a recent YouTube video. Let's do him a favor, guys. In case you guys missed his Q&A, he talks about 100 Thieves and why he would love to play for the LA Thieves, one of the best organizations, you know, what he says is the best org he has ever played for. He also expands on the fact, and I'm sure a few of you guys watching had no idea because I'm newer to the COD scene. I had no idea Enable is actually missing an entire thumb and has been a multi-esport title pro. From Halo to Call of Duty, debating whether, you know, which esport to actually pursue in the future. He explains a bit further as to a childhood injury and incident led to him missing an entire thumb.
Question here, guys, from Eduardo Healy. He asked me, how did I become so dominant without a thumb? Now, if you guys don't know, I don't have my full right. I wasn't born like this. It was an accident. It was a tragic accident when I was a baby. For me, though, it almost feels like I was born with it because it's not like it happened when I was 7, you know, 10, like in the middle of my life. It happened with no recollection for me because I would think I was 1 or 2. So I basically had to go my whole life doing day-to-day activities, not even playing video games, figuring out how I could get things to work for me. I kind of just kept that with me when it came to gaming. I don't really hold my controller any different. You know, I have to tilt my controller a little bit to the side because I obviously don't have the length in my thumb. You know, the years of grinding, I just got used to it, and you know, it was comfortable. It wasn't like a situation where I was uncomfortable ever with it. A lot of people are mind blown by it. I mean, at the same time, I do think it's crazy. I guess because I'm so used to it, I'm just like, yeah, I don't know, this just feels normal, you know?
Like when you, I had no idea. If you guys want to toss him a subscription, check him out as well. I really had no idea that you could compete at this level with that kind of, you know, missing increment of your game. You know, we thought last season, Alex, he had that short stint thumb injury, which actually caused him to take a decent break. We thought that was bad, right? A little strain of the thumb seems like nothing when you chop the whole sucker off. I mean, this just makes you, I already respected the guy. I already liked the guy. If you guys want to check out his channel, hopefully we'll link that video down below. And it's just crazy to see some of these top Call of Duty and multi-title pros, what they put up with and what some simply don't have. Now, very lastly, what someone does have is a gigantic bank account and wallet. That's going to be Clayster last week. I wanted to toss this in with a random video out there as he showed what I believe would be his COD Champs money and maybe some bonuses in there as well, as he shows a wire received from the Dallas Empire breaking over $200,000. I just wanted to show you guys this because I don't see many pro players out there share the amounts they have been paid. Yes, we know ridiculous salaries out there. We have talked about ridiculous CSGO and Call of Duty and Valorant and League of Legends. A lot of salaries out there are incredibly insane. We don't oftentimes see pro players actually show themselves receiving the transactions of just how much. Can you guys for a second, maybe I've had way too much coffee, just imagine waking up to a $200,000 plus transaction? Guys, I haven't made that much money in my entire freaking life. Do you know what I would do for that money? I don't think you guys understand what I would do for $200,000. Anyway, I hope you guys all enjoy this episode of Esports Talk and more Call of Duty news. It's always a pleasure talking to you guys throughout the day. Until next time, you know what to do, all right? Hope you're already doing it. Man. Yeah, anyway, take care of yourselves. I'll see you back here sometime soon. Bye-bye.